everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am finally going to do my eye look that I told you guys I was going to do a little while ago, but I haven't gotten the chance to do it yet. And it is going to be using the James Charles palette, the best palette ever made. Okay, so I'm going to be using only this palette for my look today. I will actually, no, I'm not going to use the glitter today. I'm going to use all of this eyeshadow palette so you can really understand the uses of this palette. So if you want to see how we create this awesome colorful eye, then just keep watching. Okay, so the first shade that we're going to use today is this skin color shade right here. It is literally just going to be the same color as my skin, but it is going to be our transition shade, a shade that we can lay down to make sure all of the other shades blend seamlessly. You can see it quite a bit more than I thought you would, but that's fine. No big deal. We're going to cover it up anyways, so it's fine. So I hope you guys have been enjoying my videos. I'm definitely enjoying doing them for you. I have a very crazy schedule, so I try to do them whenever I can, but if you guys want to leave a comment and let me know what you would like to see next, feel free. I'm totally up to suggestions, whatever you guys think, because this is so sad, I'm already running out of ideas. By the way, that brush that I just used was the Morphe M504 brush, big fluffy brush. And now, I am going to use the Morphe R37, like this, another big fluffy brush. It's just a little bit smaller than the other one, as you can see. And we are going to go in with this super bright pink. There you go, now you can see it. The super bright pink shade down here in the bottom. It is beautiful. I need to get that P. Louise base because I know. Ow! Oh my god. I know he said that the pigmentation is so much better when you use that P. Louise base, but I don't have it, so. I mean, it's already pretty damn pigmented, but it is even more pigmented if you have that base, so I need to look into getting that. And this is the first color we're going to lay down here. I know it looks absolutely crazy, but we're just packing the color on, and then we will start blending. So I packed the color on farther down in my crease, like really close to my lid here, like that. And then I will kind of clean my brush off a little bit, start to blend this up, because we do not want any harsh lines. Today's literally been the crappiest day outside. It's so gross. Raining, and at least it's warm. Okay, see, it's already blending really well. And I take my first shade basically all the way up to my brow. I like to have a kind of a dramatic look going on. And I'm going to dip back in and place that color back on there so it's more pigmented. Blend it. And like I said, I use a combination of windshield wiper motions and circular motions when I'm blending. Not just one or the other. So we've got that eye there. The first pink shade down. She's looking bright. Same thing on this other eye here. Start packing that color on. And I know this is weird, but if you raise your eyebrows, it gives you more space to work with and kind of makes it easier to blend, so that's why I do that. Just gives me more room to fit my brush in there and really get it where I want to go. Get the color, wipe the brush off a little bit, start to blend. And this is just going to be an eye tutorial today. We're going to skip past my face just because you guys have seen it already enough. That we're just going to take a break on that today. Because we're really just focusing on these crazy eyes, which are beautiful. I want this color to be pigmented, but not too pigmented, because this is technically the lightest shade that we're going to use for this look. So I definitely want it to be pigmented just because it's all a really bright look, but it doesn't need to be full pigment since it's just that first color. Okay, we've got that. The reason why I'm doing this first is because it is very messy, so we want to do the eyes first and then we're going to do the face, that way we can clean everything up. Now we're going to take the Morphe M441 brush, looks like that, compare it to this last one that we used. Again, they're almost the same, sorry I'm shaking, they're almost the same, but this one comes to a little bit more of a taper than the other. And now we are going to dip into this shade right here. So we use this bottom shade right here first, and now we're using this one. It's just a darker pink. And we're going to deepen up the crease a little bit. So, dip in there, tap that off a little bit. Same thing. We really want the pigment to be here, especially on this one, since it's the darker shade. And we're not going to take this up as high because it is the darker shade. Get that gradient effect here. I dip in a lot of times just because I want to keep reapplying that pigment on there. Because I'm not ready to blend yet. I'm wanting to just get the pigment on there and then blend. As you can see, deepen it up over there. And I always start on the outer corner and then work my way in towards the inner corner, because you don't want anything like too crazy in the inner corner since it gets too close to your nose. It'll kind of make you have, honestly, like a drag look. That's what drag people do, is they bring it up all the way to the bridge of their nose to really, it widens their eyes, but to me it makes me look like my eyes are too close together. So I try not to put too much dark over there for that reason. So I start on the outside and then bring it towards the middle. Wipe that brush off. Start blending this dark shade. Like right now, we're looking like bubble gum, but we're going to add some purple too, so give you a purpley pink eye look. Honestly, I love it with the glitters, and I'll show you the glitters that I use, but I just want to use the palette today, plus I have to go out after this, and I don't want to wear this eye look out today, because I don't feel like dressing up. So I'm just going to take my eyes off after I'm done, and literally just put like my everyday look, so just my mascara and stuff on. And when I try to wipe all this off, it's going to be so much more difficult if I have glitter on there. So I'm going to skip the glitter today. I'm going out with my boyfriend's grandma and grandpa, so I don't think they want to see my bright pink eyes when we go to Pizza Hut. Like, No. I'll leave that crazy side for later. Okay. Same thing over here. We started on the outer corner. Now we're going towards the inner corner. Now we're really getting that color on there. And when you want to start blending, hold your brush farther back because that will give you a lighter hand. So if you hold it back right here and you just barely go over, it's so much easier to blend. It's just like doing the work for you since you are using such a light hand. Okay, now that we've got that on, I'm going to go back in with the previous brush, get that bright pink again, go right over top here, very lightly, because you lose some of that pigment while you're blending. So we just want to reinforce that pigment back on there. And the way I do my eyes is just preference, like for example how I bring it like basically all the way up to my eyebrow. That is just my preference. And then the same thing about how I always like it to be more of like a winged look here other than rounded. I have the gradient there, but it just goes all the way up to my eyebrow. And when I do looks like these, I will put a highlighter still on my brow bone, and then it will kind of blend everything in even more. So by the end of it, it's not necessarily touching my eyebrow, but this gives me enough space to really blend everything. And then I can go back in and fix it later. Okay. So now, I am going to take the Morphe M573, that's what she looks like, and we are going to dip into this dark purple right here. Here's what we're going to go in with next. And this is really going to stay low in the crease here. Basically, on my lid, and just barely on my crease is what we're doing here. There's my dog in the background. She's always with me. She like never leaves my side. It already looks so good and I haven't even blended it yet. Put this on the outer corner here, where you always want it to be the deepest. And then on my lid. Off. And I'll just barely use this brush to blend the purple, and then I'm going to go back in with the previous brush that we used the darker pink with and blend that out because I don't want to add purple that like too high. So this way I can blend with the right shade. That also makes it really easy. I mean, we're done already. That. Go back in the other eye. Same thing over here. It's kind of hard to talk while you're doing eyeshadow, especially looks like this. I need to get used to that. I've been sitting here not talking again. I'm sorry. It looks like literally crazy right now. It's just a straight up line, but we will I've got that color on, go back in with the dark pink brush. Blend these edges out here. I don't know about you guys, but one eye is always better than the other on me. And it's usually my left eye. I don't know why. Okay. Here's what we got. I need to put a little bit more of that purple back on there. Since we blended it away. Yeah, that's better. Basically, if you want to do a crazy eye look like this, it's all about like going back and forth in between colors until you get the blend exactly how you want it. Because they're so bright, so pigmented, you just really need to make sure you have everything blended. So here's what we've got now. Nice gradient look. Let's clean that up a little bit. Okay. Now, there it is. We are going to take the Morphe M52, nope, sorry, the Morphe M213. How did I mess that up so bad? I don't know. Flat brush. This is what I put my shimmer shades on with. And gonna give it a little spray. And we are going to dip into this gorgeous, shiny, shimmery, purplish shade. I think it's got kind of like a little bit of, yeah, it does. It has a little tiny bit of blue in it as well. Just barely. And this is like a really kind of transparent purple shimmer. I don't know why, but this is what I use when I don't use the glitter. Or sometimes I'll even put this down and then put the glitter over it, because it doesn't always give me like the full effect by itself. But it's still really pretty, as you can see. See, that's still very, very pretty. We've got fallout everywhere, which is why we do our eyes first with something like this. I get in moods. Sometimes I do my eyes first, and sometimes I don't, but anytime I'm doing like a crazy look like this, I always do my eyes first. But if it's more of like a subtle eye look, sometimes I do my face first. You can kind of see the blue on camera. And you can see all the fallout on my face. Okay. Clean that up a little bit. Do a makeup wipe if I can get one out. Oh god, they're dry, gross. It'll still work, I guess. Because we want a sharp eye. I also love this look because I have green eyes, and purple is amazing for green eyes, so it really makes them stand out. Throw the rest of this away. Okay, so I will be right back after I do my face makeup, and then we'll show you the final look here. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, everyone, so here is the finished look. I don't have any mascara on because like I said, I'm going to take this off so I can go out to eat, but it's so fun. I absolutely love wearing this eye look. I don't know, like, I just feel like I come to life when I wear this. It's so fun. It's so, like, ballsy. I love it. So, if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up and turn those post notifications on so that you can be alerted when I upload a new video. And please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate your guys' support so much. And I just want to keep growing and doing better and, you know, doing the best that I can do. And remember, don't forget to comment and tell me what you want to see next. If you want to see another video with the James Charles palette, if you want to see a different look with the Jaclyn Hill palette, I also have the 4 Vault Jaclyn Hill palettes, so any of those. I have the 35O palette if you want to see something from that. And then I have the 25C, I couldn't remember what that was. So I have all of these palettes if you want to see any of those, any looks from those. So yeah, just let me know, and I'll totally do whatever you guys want to see. So thank you for watching, and have a great night, guys. Bye!